all over the world. Hey, let's make a lot of noise for all the people that are tuning into the greatest event on the planet. Make some noise one time. I've made the decision that 2023 is going to be your greatest year ever. That's about a level two. Let's try that again. All right. If you've really made the decision that 2023 is your best year ever in your career, say yes. All right. I'm big on energy. Okay, I'm big on energy. And Eric, Worry, and Marina Worry, they got a lot of energy. So really quick, let's give a massive round of applause to Eric and Marina. Absolutely phenomenal. I was talking with Eric backstage and I said, man, 10 years ago in like 4 months, I was on the Rising Stars panel at Network Marketing Pro. I'm like, I can't believe it's been 10 years since that moment. So imagine what you can do between now and 10 years from today. Because this is what I believe. This is what I actually know. I don't know a lot about speaking German, French, a little bit of Spanish, but when it comes to this business, I absolutely know how to build this thing big. Absolutely. And I can help you increase your belief system today, build a brand on social media, and go out in 2023 and absolutely crush it. Because it's easy to see that the world's completely changed. Right? Would you agree? Like the world's changed dramatically. Okay? You got to get in tune with social media. You have to get in tune with building a brand. So before we talk about building an iconic brand in 2023, all right, we have to define what you truly want in your life. Because when I was 21 years old, getting started in network marketing, I had no network, I had no net worth. I come from upper middle class-ish Columbus, Ohio, and I got started into this profession, selling energy drinks, vitamin supplements, teas, and coffees, and I fast-track success. I gotta be careful not to make income claims, but I'm telling you, there are a few shifts. Everybody say shift. If you can make a few shifts in your mindset, your skill set, in building the brand, your strategy, you can completely knock it out of the park in 2023 because the world economy needs network marketing. Would you agree? The world economy needs leaders, would you agree? But it's gonna take you to become tenacious about your product and service. So many people are way too quiet about what it is they do because we're scared about what other people think. So on social media, sometimes we're afraid to promote the products and service, to talk about what's going on in the world, how you can help people. The reason why I've been a part of over $2 billion in sales in about 10 years in this profession is because we teach a certain method and strategy on how to crush it on social media and how to crush it in your business. Because there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people in the network marketing profession. Would you agree? So what separates the top 1%? And I want you to fix your mindset on not $100,000 a year, fix it on $100,000 a month. Because my mentor, Bob Proctor, who coached me for 13 years before he passed away last year, he said, stop thinking about just the yearly income. He said, I want you to focus on turning your yearly income into your monthly income. So we're gonna talk about building an iconic brand here today. So define, hey, what do I truly wanna build in 2023? Like, what is your vision for 2023? What do you wanna create in 2023? For you, your organization. And we should be taking notes all over Zoom. You should be taking notes. I take notes. Eric is talking up here. I am taking notes, okay? It doesn't matter how much money I've earned. It doesn't matter how many thousands of 6- and 7-figure earners we've helped create in the last 4.5 years. I'm still learning from everybody I can. And that's something you got to understand. This weekend, the people on this stage, they know some information that you may not know. And that's why they might earn hundreds of thousands of dollars a month or a week or every few days. So let's define, hey, what do I want and what does success mean to me? okay? So now the 4 fundamentals on building an iconic brand. And this is simple stuff. I had a 2.9 GPA in high school. I applied to a couple different universities. They all told me you can't come in, except for Arizona State. I get started in network marketing. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm running around college campuses. I'm strapping inflatable cans of energy drinks on top of other people's cars. I'm honking the horn. I'm hiring guys and girls to wear t-shirts all over campus. I didn't know what it is I was doing. Year 1, I earned $13,000. Year 2 was $116,000. What changed was I started to listen to people that had the results that I want. Like I said, even at this point today, I have mentors like Grant Cardone, Ed Milet, Eric Worre. I spend time on the phone with people like Rob Dyrdek about social media. Guys worth $700 million. Husband, father, successful entrepreneur. So like Eric said, who are you listening to? Who's your coach? Who's your mentor? You should have a plethora of people that guide you on how to have a successful life. Or remain where you are, remain stagnant. Because there are 18-year-old kids on YouTube today earning millions of dollars, making videos about A, B, and C, and D, okay? You gotta make the mental shift to learn some new strategies. So fundamental number 1 is keep it real and keep it raw, okay? Everybody say raw, okay? Keep it raw. Just be you. Make some selfie videos. You don't need to hire producers and content creators, right? We were doing that 4 or 5 years ago. If you go on my YouTube, you can see all these well-produced videos. But then I started to watch people like Kevin Hart, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, right? They're shooting selfie videos in a gymnasium and they're getting shared millions of times. So you can be you. You can be watching this on Zoom right now and you can make videos in your office, in your dorm room, and just get it out there into the world. Because people can smell the nonsense and the BS a zillion miles away. So when you're real and you're authentic and you tell your story, right? We all know facts tell and stories what? Stories tell. Tell your story. My story has made me lots of money, okay? Tell your story. Tell your story. Tell your story. Tell the world, and don't be afraid about what your neighbor thinks. Don't be afraid about, there's Google articles calling my company a scam. Okay. If you Google anything on YouTube, if you Google any company, you will find scam reviews on every single company in this profession because people don't understand what we understand. This is a better way. Would you agree? Fundamental number 2. Okay, fundamental number 2, begin with the end in mind. See the brand, see the business, see the leaders you're attracting into your organization. Begin with the end in mind. At 21 years old, I saw myself becoming a millionaire. And I had my aha moment at a GoPro event, 2013 or 14. I saw a man on a stage in a red jacket talk about earning $1 million a month. And everybody around me said, nobody makes $1 million a month, only he makes $1 million a month, and it's not possible. I wrote it down in my little notebook. I was making $40,000 a month, and I said, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am earning $1 million a month. It didn't happen in a week, it didn't happen in a month, it didn't happen in a year, but it happened. You see, when we write something down, we send it off into the universe, energy must come home. I believe anything is possible, especially in the profession of network marketing. So see yourself where you want to be. Okay, see the brand, see the partnerships, see the relationships. You have no idea how much power you have in your pinky finger. You have enough power in your pinky finger to light up this whole damn studio. Does that make sense? So stop playing small. Stop playing small and stick to the strategies. Fundamental number 3, right? You want to go out there and you want to get results. The mentality I have is, why should people listen to me? I love this industry. I had 5 people come up to me back there who used to be either in my organization or across an organization, and they're like, hey man, you're still our mentor. We're in another company. Some of them are in the same space, and I'm like, congratulations, it's amazing, it's awesome. Some of you have such a scarcity mindset. Oh, I can't be friends with him. I can't be friends with her. They have a similar tea or, laxative juice or skincare or digital education. You have to build what you want in your mind, and scarcity will kill you. Be abundant. I turned my yearly income into my weekly income because I stopped only focusing on how Alex can make money, how Alex can get rich. Lots of people make six figures. How long are you gonna do it for? I made six figures, what, one time? Congratulations, okay? I may say some stuff that ruffles some feathers. That's perfectly fine, man. I'm not here to be, your buddy. I'm here to be maybe your big brother, or some of you, your younger brother, just to give you the truth. Because the truth is the only thing that will set you what? That's it. And some of you, you're not getting the truth. In this room, you get the truth. Eric Worre gives you the truth. And he's unapologetic about it. He tells you the way it is. But you must learn, and then you gotta go apply. So what are some strategies? What do I do on, say, Instagram? We post every single day. I post it on the Uber over here. We post every single day. We record live videos. We record talks like this. Every event I speak at, I've traveled to 77 countries in my career. From Lagos, Nigeria, to Phuket, Thailand, to Johannesburg, South Africa, to Cancun, Mexico. I've been just about anywhere and everywhere, except for probably Antarctica, okay? And we record everything, we produce content, we send it out into the universe. The majority of the seven-figure earners I've sponsored in the last 24 to 36 months, almost all of them came from social media. Because by the time I get on the phone with them, they know my dad's name is Mark, they know my little sister's name is Maddie, they know I got married a couple years ago, they know everything about me. So we already have a relationship, okay? There's no perfect leader, but you have to think about, hey, what makes me different? Why should they sign up with me? See, some of us, we make 100 grand a year, 100 grand a month, and then we forget the basics and the fundamentals. The reason why few people have a 10-year career in this profession earning oodles and oodles of money is because they get comfortable, they get complacent, and they think, I've already built it, I'm the man, I'm in the $1 Million Hall of Fame. Dude, you gotta get over that, man. You gotta get on the phone with people that are doing way bigger and more than you. That's why I talk to people like Grant Cardone. That's why I talk to people like Eric Worre. I talk to people that stretch my imagination, that stretch what's possible. And it's not even about the money, it's about the person you have to become to earn the money. And if you can be authentic and have a heart for helping people, people will always, always follow you. If you're great, you could go to a makeup company tomorrow, or an insurance deal tomorrow, or a digital real estate company tomorrow, or a skincare company tomorrow, and go smash out the competition. But you can't do that until you build an authentic brand, a reputation of who you are. Okay, so post daily, go live on Instagram, engage in the comments, engage in the direct messages, build relationships, or hire somebody to do that for you. Okay, because social media is a way you can get other people to know who you are, where you come from, what you stand for, and where you are going in the future. Okay, I get pissed off when people talk about what I did in 2012 or 2013 or even 2019. I get mad because my set point is on the future. My set point is me at 35 years old. You have to see yourself in the future. Okay, don't let your current reality and your current team hold you back of where you're destined to go. How many of you know you're God's highest form of creation? How many of you guys actually know that, right? Okay. Religion, that book, this book, it's all the source. I'm not going to get started on that, but it's all the source. You study it enough, you understand, hey, I'm created in the image of God, who's all present, all knowing, and all powerful, so I can create like my creator. And once you understand that, everything else is a wrap. Building a brand will come seamlessly to you. It will be effortless to you because you enjoy it. You love it. And you become consistent at it, and you build a reputation. Number 4 is, this is a big one. People say, well, Alex, what do I post? What should I do? What should I talk about? I don't want to just shove my product and service in people's faces. You shouldn't. I had people come up to me back there. They said, dude, what company are you even in anymore? I don't even know what company you're in anymore. I'm like, that's the point. You want to be given so much value, you attract people to you, not even the company, product, or service. Because if the only thing you can lean on is how amazing your product is, what happens when that product goes away one day? Because I've said it a million times, this is my last company. I love when people say that. This is my last company. I've said that 3 times now, man. I'm not trying to be Mr. Doom and Gloom, but trust me, the relationships matter more than you saying, oh, well, this is it, guys. It is tough to be an Amway. It is tough to be a Mary Kay. It is tough to be an Avon. I feel blessed and fortunate to be where I've been for almost 7.5, 8 years. What's more important? Keeping the network together, your reputation, your credibility, who you are. So if something does happen, hey, I want to join you because of who you are, not because of the juice or the skincare or the product or the service. Am I making sense? Yes or yes? Okay? So hey, what do I love to talk about? Hey, what are my core 4 things? I talk a lot about spiritual awareness. Obviously, my mentor, Bob Proctor, I met him, I was making $400 a month, and he coached me for 13 years. He's, in my opinion, the greatest educator to ever walk planet Earth, right? So obviously, I'm gonna talk a lot about the things that he taught me that changed my life. What's the information that changed your life? What's the content that changed your life? Talk about that. You may think everybody understands goals. Most people don't even set goals. People say, what's the goal? What do you mean? People don't even think. And they don't even know that they don't even know. Hey man, what's your goal for 2023? What are you talking about? People have no clue that they don't even have a clue. Educate them. You want to educate, you want to inspire, and you want to entertain. You want to entertain. Post some funny stuff sometimes. Show people that you're a human being, right? Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, man. But you want to go out there and build an iconic brand. Go out there, educate, entertain, and inspire. For me, it's spiritual awareness. It's me. It's creating momentum, right? It's leadership. It's team building. It's sales mastery. Educate people on that. All right, go out there and build a brand, okay? So now I want to spend wow, I got really short time here. It's okay though. So what I want to spend 2 minutes on here, okay, is turning your yearly income. Eric's to keep it going. Okay, we're good. So how many of you really want to turn your yearly income into your monthly income? Say yes. Right? So yes, I want to. Let me tell you something. This is why I'm loved in this industry, and there's some people that can't stand me, but guess what? I get paid either way. I'm a nice guy. I really am. But I tell you the way it is. I tell you the truth. And the results always tell the story. You got to develop a backbone. You have to develop tenacity. You have to develop energy and enthusiasm. There are lots of companies with the products your company has. You may think there aren't, but there are. And there's other ones launching next year. These AI techs, I'm getting pitched some stuff. I'm getting pitched startups right now. I'm thinking, how can that produce that? It doesn't even make financial sense. It doesn't matter. So knowing what we know is true, you got to get prepared. You got to build this brand. You have to say, you know what? I'm going to lean on me. I'm not going to lean on anybody else but me. One of my first mentors said, fire your upline, Alex, and look yourself in the mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Okay, for those of you at home, say it with me. If it's to be, it's up to me. And take that to heart. Take that to heart. Because one day you will outgrow your mentor anyway. How amazing is that? If you're a great enough student, you will outgrow your mentor potentially one day. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people that I may have coached and mentored back in 2012, 2014, 2017. And they're like, hey, bro, I went to this company and now I'm making X amount a year. I'm like, dude, that is freaking ridiculously amazing. Because once money is a non-object in your life, you're going to then lean on purpose, fulfillment, and contribution. Like 2023 for me, my theme is contribution. Okay? Because if you invest the right way, you don't got to worry about money anymore. So I'm gonna go through it right now. It's 3 steps. How many steps? 3 steps. First step in turning your yearly income into your monthly income is fantasy. Build it in the fantasy. Build it in your mind. Elon Musk with Tesla. Steve Jobs with Apple. Eric Ward with Network Marketing Pro. These were all built in the mind. Because you'll learn tomorrow probably how to prospect. You're gonna learn how to present. You're gonna learn how to invite people the right way. If it was just the skills, everybody would be rich. It's the mentality. It's the winning edge. It's the winning mindset. It's a positive mental attitude, right? So fantasy, what do I mean by that? I mean, build it in your mind. So what do I really mean at a deeper level is you got to be able to close your eyes this weekend and have your moment and build the business and the career and the organization that you truly desire. See yourself driving that car or living in that house or building that organization. See yourself where it is you want to be. That's what we teach our people, and that's what they go ahead and do. Whether they do it in the first company, second company, third company, or fourth company, eventually they're going to build it and it will come to pass in the physical reality. So build it in your imagination. Okay, step 2 is theory. When I say theory is, what Eric just talked about is, who am I going to listen to? Who's going to give me the blueprint? Maybe it's John and Nadia Melton. Maybe it's Jesse Lee Ward. Maybe it's my great friend Stormy Wellington tomorrow, right? Maybe it's Eric and Marina, right? Maybe it's a collection of everybody that spoke on this stage. But now I got to say, okay, these people have the result. That's what I did. At 21, I Googled and YouTube the top money earners in this industry. I can give you their names right now. I studied everything. The way they spoke, the way they trained, the way they tied their shoes. I used to sneak into skincare companies' events in Phoenix, Arizona to listen to one man speak so I could take notes on his tonality. That's what I did. And then a couple years ago, when I saw the guy with the red, I've shaken the guy with the red jacket's hand one time. And I've modeled everything, and now I'm modeling other people. Now I look at Eric as role model. I look at Grant Cardone as a role model. And I look at a role model. Who are you modeling right now? Well, I made $1.7 million this year in network marketing. Congratulations, I love you to death. What's next? You can always be, you can always do, you can always have, and you can always give more, okay? So in the theory, hey, who am I listening to? What's my blueprint? And then fact is now I got to get emotionally involved with this idea, and I have to back it up with intense emotion. I was doing a training call yesterday on Instagram with Stormy 2 days ago, and we were doing like a Q&A thing, and it's like, you know, what's the big secret? And I'm like, man, the big secret is it's so simple. Jim Rohn, it's so simple. It is a few daily disciplines done every single day. Alex, my business isn't growing. How many new people have you talked to in the last 9 days? How many presentations have you done in the last 14 days? How many markets have you traveled to in the last 90 days? I got a Europe tour planned for April. We're going to 17 countries in Europe. End of February, I'm going somewhere for the first time. I'm going to Kazakhstan. Yeah, Kazakhstan, man. We put 2,000 people in the room, bro. Let's go. We're innovating. Our company's innovating. We're doing different stuff, right? So what's your plan? What's your game plan? Eric knows what he's doing in 2024. You got to know what you're doing tomorrow afternoon. Okay? Prepare for success. And last but not least, you guys, what am I choosing to focus on? Number one, what am I choosing to focus on? Okay, I'm going to wrap this thing up. What am I choosing to focus on? Well, I can choose to focus on all the negativity in the news, all the different civil wars going on, the inflation rate, the political clown show. I can choose to focus on all these wars, all this craziness, or I can choose to focus on where I'm going. Because in 2023, when things take another turn, it is going to be massive momentum for some of you in this room. Because when there's chaos outside, there's momentum inside. Don't let the outside circumstances infect you or affect you. Build that positive, winning self-image. Focus on what you need to focus on. Number two, what are my daily methods of operation? So I wake up and I pray. I wake up and I'm grateful. I wake up, I kiss my wife, I think about what I'm grateful for, I pray to God, I write down my goals, and then I get to work. That's what I do. That's what I do every day. I've been doing that for 12 and a half years now. Stick to daily methods of operation. Prospect every day. Present every day. Promote events. What's the next event you're promoting for? What is the next event you are sold out all in promoting for? Okay? I made $1 million before I was 25 years old because I got people's butts in the seats. Back in the day when we did MGM Grand, GoPro, man, I had thousands of people in those chairs, okay? Promote events. And last but not least, guys, you got to build desire. Everybody say desire. Build a burning desire for success. follow the right direction, and then make a decision. When you look at the word decide, you see D-I-E, which says die. For you to really decide, certain things in your life gotta die. Suicide, homicide, decide. What do you need to kill off to go to the next level? What are the habits? What are the paradigms? What are some of the relationships you have to kill off to go to the next level? So guys, listen up. 2023 is going to be the absolute greatest year ever in network marketing. You're in the best room on the planet for network marketing. Okay, I love every single one of you. I'm proud of every single one of you. And I'm telling you right now, if you can see it in your mind, you absolutely can hold it in your hand. Success is yours. God bless. Thank you.